You have to learn how to shift those things because that's part of becoming relentless. What I want you to do right now, I want you to listen. I want you to tune in. And not only do I want you to tune in, I want you to tap in into your purpose. You see, there's a lot of things that's locked inside of you that you've been ignoring. The call has been calling you. I am Noel, your relentless motivator. We will let nothing stop us. We will keep going forward. Yo, what's up, fam? This is your boy, Noel, your relentless motivator. Oh, hit my mic. We're back with another episode, all right? Well, we're back with another segment. I'm trying not to get in my podcast mindset. Y'all pay me no mind. Side note, podcasting course coming real soon. Stay tuned. So last week we talked about why we need a relentless mindset. We talked about the challenges that we would go through, and it's sometimes dealing with us and dealing with our mind. So I asked you all to start with setting a goal for yourself last week. And I also said, write down those things that you know you need to work on. I wanted you to work on those things as you was going throughout the week. So I got to thinking about it, and I said, okay, when we start seeing the things that we need to work on, there's going to also be other things that's going to come because the opposition, what I like to call it, knows that we're going to be working on these things. So then all of a sudden, all of these different thoughts going to come to your head, making you feel like you're not good enough. You're not qualified. And you start looking at other people, and it's nothing wrong with following people, but sometimes our mind plays tricks on us. And that's what I want to talk about this week. It's all in your head. I need you to understand that it's all in your head because our mind will begin to play illusions on. And see, the reason why your mind is playing illusions on you is because you're starving your fears and you're dehydrating your doubts. I'm sure we all know about being in the desert. When you're in that desert, I don't know from experience, but when you're in the desert, you start hallucinating and you start to see things that aren't there. And see, what happens is when you start dehydrating and start starving your fears, your doubts, your insecurities, they will start throwing up any and everything against you that isn't there, to try to slow you down, to try to keep you from going forward, to keep you to go backwards. But what I need you to understand is that it's all in your head. And what you need to do in moments like those is command your thoughts. I briefly talked about that last week. But when you start commanding your thoughts and telling your thoughts what is there and what isn't there, then things start to change. You got to learn to change and shift your atmosphere, not just the place that you're in. You have to learn how to shift those things because that's part of becoming relentless, because the opposition doesn't want you to gain that thing that you're trying to attain. So when you start starving those things, every little thing, and then next thing you know, people will start coming. They will try to start putting thoughts in your head that was never there. They will start to put those doubts in your head that was never even there so that you can't go forward. You have to be careful about the people that are on the sidelines that are trying to put fears into your head. Have you ever noticed in a sports game when the home team's fans are cheering and they're loud every time to try to distract the away team? They're trying to distract the away team because they know if they can get in the heads of the away team that they can cause that team to lose so that the home team can win. That's why they call it a home court advantage, because you have the people that's on the sidelines that are speaking to you. They're telling you that what you can't do. They're telling you that you will lose. But what you have to do, you have to start speaking back to them. Sometimes you don't even have to say physical words. Sometimes your actions speak louder. You know the saying, your actions speak louder than those words. So when you have that relentless mindset, you're not worried about those things because it's all in your head. You will keep going forward no matter what is coming at you. Will there be some hurtful things that's going to happen? Absolutely, yes. I experienced plenty of things that tried to slow me down, things that hurt, things that was life-changing. But nevertheless, I knew I had to be relentless. I knew I had to keep going. I knew that I had to change my mindset because sometimes it's just in my mind. Those things that are in your mind are not real. You are not insecure. You can do it. You will do it. Start writing down those affirmations and tell yourself those affirmations every day. That is this coming week. That is what I want you to do. I want you to write down 6 things that you want to tell yourself to encourage yourself. So as you're continuing to go after your goals, as you continually to keep going, you have those affirmations in front of you that are telling you when you feel discouraged, you go read those affirmations that's telling you that you are great, that you are a beast, that you are relentless. That is why I created Relentless, because in those down times, in those times that I felt like giving up, I had to begin to remind myself that I am relentless. When I started feeling discouraged, when I felt like I was losing hope, I had to remind myself that I have a lion in me. There is a lion in me, and he is relentless. When a lion steps on the scene, he lets nothing stop him. Those lions, they are confident in who they are, and they stand boldly on who they are. So what I need you to do, I need you this week to stand boldly on who you are. It's all in your head, regardless of what's going on, what's being said to you. It's all in your head. Speak to your mind. That's all you need to do is speak back. So that is this week's segment. Again, it's all in your mind. If this is your first time watching me, welcome. Be sure to go and watch the last one of this series that I'm doing of why we need a relentless mindset. Also, be sure to purchase my book, Be Relentless. You can get a physical copy or you can get the digital copy. The digital copy is on sale for all of this month. That copy and the digital version of my book, Unlocking the Treasures from Within. Also, be sure to join my texting community right here. You can get if you text execution right now, you can get a free copy of my collaboration book that I did with some friends of mine. All right. Again, I'm K Noel, your Relentless Motivator, and I am out.